video today is about the most famous scientist in history, Thomas Edison. In this video we want to talk about his biography, the first invention, and inventions of Thomas Edison and his death. If you want to know more about this man, stay with me until the end of this video and subscribe to my channel to watch an interesting video about the world every day. Thomas Edison is the greatest American inventor whose inventions greatly influenced the modern industrial society. Edison's most important inventions include electricity, the light bulb, the gramophone, the tape recorder, and the video camera or monitor. He registered many inventions, the number of which is 1093. Edison is an American inventor who started working in the telegraph industry at the age of 16. At that time, the primary batteries were considered the only source of electricity generation, and the current voltage was low. He built a laboratory in which he built a phonograph, the incandescent lamp, the revolutionary generator of a special efficiency, the carbon button for the telephone speaker, and microphone, the experimental electric railway, and the key elements of the motion picture apparatus. With a large number of patents, Edison has earned the title of the most prolific inventor in American history. Unlike other inventors of that period, who had limited resources, he ran an invention institute. As a president, Edison himself chose projects that others were wary of pursuing. His dream of becoming rich through hard work and intelligence turned him into a popular hero for his countrymen. Edison built a large laboratory and employed many inventors there. In terms of personality, Edison has been described as a selfish and lawless person who allowed his employees to be very cruel. Some believe that a large number of inventions that were registered in his name were the result of the efforts of his employees, and with this view, they have described him as a cruel person. Edison met a number of prominent physicists and mathematicians, including Nikola Tesla and Arthur E. Kelly, as his assistant. The contradictory nature of Edison's forceful personality contributed to his legendary status, so that he was the most famous American in the world in his 30s. At the age of 4, Thomas went to Michigan with his family. When he reached school age, he only went to school for a few months, because the lessons were oral and Edison couldn't understand the lessons due to his hearing loss. The school principal believed that Thomas was a weak student. For this reason, he expelled him from school. Doctors diagnosed the cause of Edison's deafness as a result of a scarlet fever in his childhood. According to doctors, Thomas' middle ear infection was not treated as a child and led to deafness in his ears. After leaving the school, Edison was tutored by his mother and learned reading, writing, and arithmetic from her. When Edison was 21 years old, he invented the voice recorder in Boston and registered it in 1868. Although the invention worked, governments didn't buy it because it was not in their interest. Edison left behind many inventions. When he was 20 years old, he presented his first invention, which was an electric vote counting machine, and registered it in June 1969. Thomas Edison on Christmas Day 1871, when he was 24 years old, married Mary Stilwell Edison, 16 years old. Edison and Mary had 3 children. The months of April 1883 to December 1885 were the saddest years of their lives, because at the age of 29, Mary died of a brain tumor while still very young. In 1929, Edison fell ill and his health was in danger. 2 years later, due to the complication from diabetes, he fell into a coma on October 14, 1931, and died 4 days later on October 18 at his home.